Hey everyone, welcome to my last Get Ready With Me of 2018. So I thought it might be kind of fun to discuss some questions along with my normal chatting about random stuff. So first of all, I just want to say my brows are not normally this dark, but if you didn't already hear this from me before, the Tattoo Studio by Maybelline is awesome. It stays on for like 2-ish days. I love it. So your brows can look good even through washing and stuff. Of course, if you do put face wash on it, it will wash away. So I just kind of wash around. So that's the only thing. I decided since it is actually New Year's Eve, I'm going to do like a soft glam because it is 3:06 in the morning. I don't think you can see that all the way, but it is 3:06 in the morning. You're probably wondering why I'm up this early. Well, I was supposed to be up in an hour no matter what, but I'm up this early because I went to bed last night at 7. While I'm talking, I better actually work. I'm going to use the aloe vera primer and the CeraVe Eye Repair Cream for under my eyes. So Jeff has his checkup, which I kind of mentioned a little bit in a Vlogmas. He's had this stomach issue for a couple years, and so today is his checkup on that. Hopefully that is all gonna come back okay and good. I was gonna get up at 4 so I could like do my makeup and do this Get Ready With Me with you guys. My body has been betraying me the past few days. I went to bed last night at 7:30 and I woke up at midnight. I tried for 2 hours to go to sleep. Then finally at 2 o'clock I just said, forget it, I'm not gonna go to sleep. So I watched a couple videos and I figured, well, since I'm up, I might as well start getting ready. That way I actually have more time to edit this video and hopefully it'll be up on time at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Brows are pretty much done, but I am going to fill in a little more with my NYX. I use my Tarte Shape Tape just to kind of outline my brows. So I don't know what is going on with my body. Like, it's just not wanting me to sleep. I'm really not okay with that. Hopefully tonight, because it is New Year's Eve, I'll be up. I'm not sure what we're gonna do tonight. We're in between staying home or going to Seattle. Literally, it could go 2 ways. It kind of depends also how Jeff feels after the checkup, because he does have to be put under. Might feel sleepy and not really want to do anything afterwards. Either way, if we ring in the New Year at home or if we ring in the New Year out and about, either way, fine with me. And I'm going to use the Morphe 350 Nature Glow palette, and I'm going to use the white color here in the top just to pop out my brows and my inner corners. I'll talk more in my vlog about his procedure and everything. I do want to let you guys know the show You that I really like. It's just one of those creepy kind of shows if you're into that kind of thing. It's available on Netflix now, the whole first season. So you can actually go in there and check it out. I would recommend doing that because it was really good. Okay, so now we're going to do the eyes. Like I said, I'm going to do kind of a soft glam because I mean, I'm just going to the doctor's office. But I will probably wear this makeup all day long. It's like I'm going to redo it, you know what I mean? I think because I'm not sure what I'm going to wear tonight or even honestly what I'm going to wear today, I'm going to just keep it with a neutral palette today. But I am going to try out some of my new stuff from my What I Got for Christmas haul. So let's start with this color right here from the Nature Glow palette. It's kind of a pretty transition color. I think that'll be really nice. Oh yeah, I like it. I've watched some interesting movies so far, like over the past couple days on Netflix. Let me tell you, Bird Box, I really enjoyed. I know some people are like, oh, it was creepy or whatever. It was creepy for sure, and it was crazy, but I really liked it. And I feel like it was a good one to watch. I feel like probably everybody's seen it by now though. So not really recommending anything new. But the other movie I watched is from Black Mirror called Bandersnatch. If you watch Black Mirror, then I think you should definitely check it out if you haven't already. It was really weird and cool at the same time because you were able to kind of be interactive along with the character. You got to choose the character's fate. Like there were scenarios and they gave you options and you got to actually choose those options. So that was cool. It was definitely unlike any other movie that I've ever seen. And from the same palette, I'm going to use the little bit darker shade right over here to deepen up the crease. So that was good. And then I watched Room, which isn't super new, but I hadn't actually watched it yet. It's also on Netflix, and if you haven't seen Room, I would watch that. It's a very sad story, but it's unfortunately a story or a similar story that happens too often. Interesting to see how it all played out. I would definitely recommend watching it if you like to me, it's kind of like a Lifetime-esque movie. That's what it honestly kind of reminded me of. So put that same color just down on my lash line. You know when you're younger and your parents, you ask your parents something like, oh, just wait till you get older and someone asks you something that makes you feel old. Well, I finally had that. It was really funny. I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape and do that trick. But anyways, if you don't know, my niece Carmela, she's 10 years old, almost 11, and we were watching Fuller House, and on there was a joke about landlines, and Carmela goes, what's a landline? And me and Brie just looked at her and like couldn't help but laugh and be like, what? Because wow, she really doesn't know what a landline is, because you know, she was born 10 years ago and cell phones have been around in the primary use of communication her whole life. So that's so weird, because I remember growing up calling your friend's phone, and you had certain friends, or at least I had certain friends, where you kind of would hope that their parents didn't answer because their parents were like maybe not as nice or whatever. So I'd be like, oh God, I hope they don't answer. I hope my friend answers, you know? And it's just funny to me because kids today are never going to experience that scenario. We explained to her what it was, and it's just like, yeah, I mean, that's the truth though. Like, that's the funny truth about it, is she doesn't know what it is. I mean, her whole life has been cell phones. I know I got my first iPhone, I think when she was born. So I'm gonna use this color, which you can tell I love because I've already hit pan on it. So anyways, that was just really too funny, and me and Brie just were like, okay, well, we are officially old now. I like that color. Ooh, ooh. And I'm just using that brush with that same color we were using to deepen the crease, and just kind of feather out the edges here. Before I forget, because I feel like I'm just talking away and not actually answering these questions I plan on answering. So let's do the questions. Okay, question 1. If you could look back on one memory from last year that you wish you could relive, what would it be? Oh, I already know. First, let me just tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna use that same white color with a fluffy brush and just blend out the top a little more, because we're looking a little harsh up there. I would relive, now I can finally tell you guys, but I was a part of a show that is coming to Hulu. It is called Shrill. I was just a background part, but it was the coolest experience. Well, one of the coolest experiences for sure of my entire life. Getting to be on set, I've always wanted to be a part of a movie or a TV show, so to be able to do that, it was so cool. And then, so for me to be so lucky to not only be able to work on a TV show for my first time, but for it to be only in Portland, which is about 3 hours away from me. I'm gonna do a whole video, I think, on my experience from start to finish soon, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail of the entire experience. And to be able to be a part of this show that is all about body positivity and fat acceptance, and for it to be my first experience with television, was a magical experience. And I think probably if I ever am lucky enough to work in TV again, I don't think it'll ever be able to top this. I mean, I just don't see how, just because it was just to see all of these other plus size women there and just loving our bodies and accepting our bodies and being very bold. You can actually see me in the BuzzFeed article about the Shrill TV show. You can see me in the background in my bikini, and it's gonna be in my bikini all over the show. So the show is coming out in March 16th. That I lived it and got to see the production side of it. I'm also really excited to see it all come together and see it on, well, the big or the small screen, depending where you want to live. So excited, you guys. And I'm going to be using my Ultra Repair Tinted Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty in the color Light. On a side note, I've been loving so far. I've been using it for 5 days now, so I don't want to like say for sure, but so far so good. You could probably see, if you've watched my videos for any time, you probably noticed my redness is a lot less red than normal because of that cream. I'm telling you. The First Aid Hydrating Cream I've been using at night, and this I did use for the first time yesterday, and I did really like it, so I'm excited to use it again. Number 2, what New Year's resolution did you keep? Well, I didn't actually, this year I did something different, and you know what? I think that's what made all the difference, and why 2018 was honestly one of, if not the best year of my life. While it wasn't perfect, there was a lot more amazing, wonderful, great things that happened to me this year than I think any other year that I can think of. But anyways, I didn't make a New Year's resolution. I made a vision board though. Personally, I like the vision board better than resolutions, because Vision boards have no like timestamp on them. You know, like with New Year's resolution, people feel like they failed if they don't complete it. But what I can tell you is one of the things I'm to be more confident, and I can tell you that for sure happened, because I would avoid doing certain things, wearing certain things because of my size. I would never really wear dresses, shorts, because I wouldn't want to show off my legs. And now you can barely get me out of dresses even in the dead of winter. I love to wear my jeans and stuff. That's just more of a style choice. Like, but now I'm not letting my size or the way I feel about my body define what I wear. I'm wearing what I want and when I want, and that is just so freeing. A very long-winded way to say, I guess I have learned to truly love myself, and that was something that I've always wanted to do. 3 words to describe my last year: jaunty, fabulous, and life-changing. That's what I would say. Best music related creation, inspiration by an artist. Well, that is so hard because a lot of different musicians and a lot of different songs, so it's really hard to say who I thought was the best. I have to say one of my favorite songs this year that I listened to so many times was by Post Malone, Better Now. I don't know why, it just really, like, I feel like you get all the feels when you listen to it, and it's just a really good song. So now I'm going to use my Hoola bronzer that I got for also in my what I got for Christmas, and I'm really excited to try this out again. If you guys saw, I have tried it before, but it's been a long time, so well, let's see. Ooh. Well, it definitely lets off a lot of pigment, which is good. I know they have like the lighter version of it now, but I didn't want to get the lighter version because before when I used it and I remembered I liked it, I used the darker. So I opted to just stick with what I knew. It's definitely a lot darker than my butter bronzer, which is actually nice because I don't feel like I have to go over it then. So far I'm liking the Hoola. I'm thinking about the show. Okay, I'm gonna use the Laura Geller blush in my big fluffy brush here. What's the next question? Something you're looking forward to this coming year. I am looking forward to pushing myself further than I ever thought I could. I pushed myself this year farther than I ever thought I could. So I just want to push myself even harder. I have like no one that I'm trying to beat, or I'm only trying to beat myself and be a better me even than I was last year. For the highlight, I'm going to use the Candlelight Glow by Too Faced. Last year teach you. It definitely taught me to stand up for myself and to believe in myself more than ever. And to realize that I am worthy. I deserve respect. It just taught me to be more confident in myself, and so I think that's really huge. Thing, what was your most worn clothing item? I would have to say probably my jean jacket. I wear my jean jacket so much to the point it's ridiculous, but I love my jean jacket. I'm gonna dust off my baking from earlier and kind of blend everything out. Next question is, if you had to sum up your last year in one word, what would it be? Love. I would say love. Relationships got even better, got happier. I feel like, obviously my self-love. Yes, love. Spray myself with my Mario Badescu setting spray. Well, it's not really setting spray, but I use it as one. What are you hoping for more this coming year? More success, more positivity. And I just put on some chapstick because I'm gonna do my lipstick in a minute. And I like to always prep it with chapstick. What are you hoping for less this coming year? Stress. Just stress in general. Less things to stress about, hopefully. And I'm using my L'Oreal Double Extend, which is my go-to favorite mascara. Best book I read this year has to be Shrill. I read it after I was on the show, and I just love the book. I think if you haven't read it, you should go read it. It was a really good book. So I got the mascara on, and to give myself the more awake appearance, I'm going to use my NYX eyeliner in the color White, and I just pop it right into my waterline. And that just gives the illusion of being more wide-eye and bushy-tailed than you actually are. And I finally am going to have to open up a new set of my magnetic lashes, but I had the last set, I was wearing them since before Thanksgiving, and they literally just crapped out on me like 2 days ago. So they last like a month and a half before they started to look really rough. So yeah, I feel like that's really good because these are, I want to say they're $9.99 or $11.99. I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but they're one of those 2 price points. But then to get a month and a half usage out of them, I feel like that's really good. Before I pop those on, I'm going to use my Kylie Cosmetic lip color in the color Surprise Me. I am excited to try this on, you guys. Surprise me with it hopefully being amazing. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that is really pretty. Oh yes, I am surprised. I like this color. It's like magenta or hot fuchsia, maybe would be the better word. I like it. It's definitely a bold, fun color, which I think goes good with my more neutral eyes. Time to put on these lashes though. Boy. So there we go. That's the completed makeup look. I'm gonna do my hair, put on my outfit, and I'll show you guys the completed look for today.
What's up, YouTube? Happy New Year. I wish you the best year ever.
We will see you in a moment. So the audio in this was all muffled because Jeffrey had his finger over the speaker. So I'm just gonna talk over this. Basically, I'm just showing you my hair. I did the little braid. I wore my little slippers because it was way too early for me to want to put on regular shoes, but I love those sparkly slippers, and I thought the scarf looked cute with it. It kind of like tied the colors together, and a jean jacket just to kind of make it look more presentable. And then I had my hair in a side braid with a little side bun, just something cute and casual to wear. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And Happy New Year, everybody. Have a good night.